could mean that Coop is innocent.
Why would Lucky doubt the goddess and tell her not to say anything?
I don't know, but I believe Sam. I mean, she fought the guy, she almost unmasked him, she might have even bruised his ribs. What is it, Spinelli?
No, the crabby commando was in here earlier looking for Lulu, and he was favoring his side.
So Logan could be the killer.
Night in the city, when she reveals her secrets. You do your job, and sometimes find answers to questions that should never be asked.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just giving a detailed report of my first case as a, certified private investigator, Jackal PI.
It was just an online course.
Just? Do you realize that all education soon will be completed online, all banking, transactions, all communication?
And that's what you want, Spinelli? A world where you just sit and stare at your laptop all day in your pink bedroom?
I'll have you know, it was while in my unfortunately pink room that I mastered the tried and true 49 steps to crime solving, along with which my cyber prowess, honed in my prepubescent isolation, is the reason why we are so much closer to solving this.
No, I threatened you. Otherwise, you would still be going along with everyone else and already have accepted that Coop was a text message killer.
It was self-reliant Sam's everyday hero skills that provided the decisive clue. The fact that she wounded her attacker with a swift kung fu kick to the ribs.
And Logan has a rib injury.
Right, and doesn't have an alibi for the night that Sam was hit and run.
He doesn't have an alibi for any of the attacks.
Right, so yes, it leaves little doubt that the TMK and the crabby conscience-devoid commando are one and the same, so here we are, waiting for him to slink back to his lair. And when he does, we will employ crime-solving method number 29.
You know, this isn't a game. We are talking about the person who killed my sister.
I assure you, nothing is more important to me than bringing Wise Georgie's killer to justice.
Yes, officer?
What are you kids up to?
We were just discussing our homework.
Fundamental forces, gravitation, the attractive influence that all objects have on each other, which has never really been properly explained by any adequate theory.
Get her home safely.
Rest assured, keep her the night.
Well, that was a break. If that had been a cop who knew me, he would have had so many questions. What's your problem?
Have you been partaking of medicinal herb? You violated my bubble.
No, what I did was stop a cop from blowing our stake out.
If we're gonna be working together, we can...
Wouldn't you want to tell him, Spinelli, that we were here staking out the real text message killer because those losers couldn't get the right guy?
Rule 17 specifically states...
I don't need you to tell me what makes a good detective. I grew up with one. I fell in love with one, and he died in the line of duty. And it's not about your 46 stupid rules.
49.
Okay, but it's about thinking on your feet. Being able to handle the unexpected.
Well, if you had just warned me before you appended your lips to my face...
Trust me, if I had thought about it anymore.
What are you doing?
My eyeliner.
Shining a spotlight on two people sitting in a car in front of a building watching the building? Why don't you just call the evildoer and tell him we're staking him out?
Okay, Sugar Mania has finally set in. You're cut off, Geek Boy.
You are such a... blonde. For someone who was brought up in the home of meritorious Mac, the leader of the forces of good, you have absolutely no understanding
of the sacred 46 rules?
49. You have no instinct.
Hey, I am all instinct. I am the reason that cop left us alone. The reason we have hope.
What is... Your Valentine's Day gift from the clean-cut cadet.
Look, we're supposed to be staking out, okay? So, stake out. Why don't you try rule number 46 or something? Go crazy.
Port Charles, New York. There are a lot of guys like the Jackal. They're easy to find, if you want to find them.
You're just the man I'm looking for, Mr. Jackal P.I.
You know, that's it. The evildoer's not showing up. Let's just go.
Did you pay any attention to this online course, or were you too busy fantasizing that you were Jack Nicholson from Chinatown with Faye Dunaway draped all over you?
I will not even dignify that with a response.
This is detective work, Spinelli, and a big part of it is staking out and sitting in a car with your partner and having late nights. I mean, if you're... Do you really want to do this?
Look, I vowed to find Fair Georgie's killer, okay?
Then you need to be prepared to go all the way.